Hey future lawyers, it's your girl Jamil and welcome back to Jamil's Journey to JD. Guys, I can't believe this is my last week of classes and the Jamil's Journey to JD is going to be over really soon. So with this week being my last week of classes, I thought it was only right that I take you guys along with me. So we are going to be doing the week in a life and we're going to just take it in together, okay? Because I can't believe that we are basically at the end of the road. And you know what, as of today, we are officially 1 month away from graduation and I honestly can't believe it. So this week, what you'll see is me go to class, right? So we still have a full day ahead of us. I have 2 classes today, but I'm actually about to get ready to head to my internship, which I won't be able to really take you guys with me to just for confidentiality wise, attorney-client privilege matters. I can't bring you guys, but I would definitely try to recap what I can about my day, and then we have a little bit of a break before we have class, and then we have another break, and then we have class again. So we're not done with our day until 8 o'clock tonight, and mind you, it is 8 o'clock in the morning right now. So I'm about to get ready to head to the internship in a minute, but I just wanted to give you guys just an overview about what you can expect. So I will be doing some bar prep applications, bar prep studying, and also just getting my application in for the bar exam. So the bar exam, and I'll get more in depth about this I'm sure as time goes on into the vlog, and you know, I'll be vlogging during bar prep season as well, just so that you all can kind of see what that looks like, you know, a day in the life, the ups and the downs, and just being more transparent or vulnerable, should I say, about what that process looks like and feels like. So, you know, definitely stay tuned for that part of it. But yeah, Tuesday we only have 1 class, but we have our internship in the morning. And then Wednesday we have our internship again in the morning, and then just 1 class. Thursday I have 3 classes, no internship that day. And I'm done at 8 o'clock that day as well. So Fridays are no classes, but I do work at a nonprofit part-time, and you know, that would definitely conclude our week. But definitely I want you to stay tuned until, you know, the end of the week, so that way you can, you know, be able to see what it looks like. And like, as I said, as we wrap up, because we are literally 1 month away from graduation and I can't believe it. So if you guys are ready, make sure you stay tuned and we'll hop right into the video. Oh, you guys, look, it's my honey bun calling me. Hey, babe, good morning.
Hey, love, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good, love. How are you? All right, let's go ahead. Let's just read the verse of the day, because I can't deal with this shit. All right, so here we go. All right, so it is from Matthew 23, verse 37. And this is the NIV. It says, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you who kill the prophets and stone those sent to you. How often I have longed to gather your children together, as a hen gathers her chicks under her wings, and you were not willing. Amen. Amen. Oh, I'm loving you. All right, you guys, I'll check back in with you in a little bit. All right, you guys, so I'm checking in with you. It's a little bit later on in the afternoon. It's a little after 1 o'clock, and I just got to school not too long ago and finished eating my lunch. Sorry I didn't take you guys along with me there, but I am going to take you guys with me to go study. Yay, exciting, studying. I gotta go review just a little bit for my contracts class, which is my next class at 2:35. But before that, I actually needed to make a few phone calls just to hunt down a couple of people for my bar application process. But other than that, today has been going well. I also had a good time at my internship today. I was drafting a couple of documents for one of our clients, which was interesting. It's regarding their property interest. So for those of you who don't know, I am interning with a law firm the second half of this semester, which has been amazing so far. I'm absolutely loving the firm, and I'm hoping that at least at the end of all of this, I can have a job opportunity, or at least just some more understanding about law firm culture how to work. And as I mentioned before on one of my previous channels, I am really happy that the small business clinic at my school has really helped me prepare to be in a firm setting, even though it's small business and it's real estate, but it's still transactional law. And so I can really appreciate the attention to detail and just making sure that I'm producing good work, good legal work for our clients. So I'm gonna just make a few phone calls and then I'll get ready to bring you guys along with me. All right, you guys, so it is much later in the night, or in the day. It's nighttime right now. It's about 8:30, 40-ish. We just got out of class. We got out of class just a little bit earlier today, just because today was mainly a review, but we did go over a few cases as well. So we have two professors that teach our trademark law class, and both of them came in today, and Jay just went over mostly the format of the exam, the things that we can expect to see on the exam, such as like likelihood of confusion and dilution and all this other stuff that I actually in honesty need to go study for and prepare for, mainly because it's an open book exam, and you know, everybody is gonna have all their notes and everything, but I think it's just important for me to kind of get my notes kind of like in alignment of, you know, the things that he wants to see, the languages that they want us to put in there, the rules, the tests that they want us to apply, and just kind of have that all like situated. So I need to prepare for that. So because it's an open book, an open note exam, I guess they're also giving us the opportunity to, oh, they just turned on the lights around here. They're giving us the opportunity to take it from home, but not only just that, we get a couple of days. So it opens up April 26th and then it closes on May 1st. So, and I think that's the first window that opens up that early. And then we have another exam on, I believe it's April 29th. And then a couple of other ones that have like a couple different windows. So it gives us some flexibility to kind of get our things in order, and I will be taking advantage of that opportunity, okay? But because it is so late tonight, I'm actually just gonna head home. I actually have a headache right now, and thankfully I don't have much homework to do for my class tomorrow. I only have one class tomorrow, and we just have to submit 2 to 3 questions that we want our professor to go over tomorrow during class regarding either the bar exam, the MEE, which is the short essay on the bar exam, or the MPT, which is a made-up world of made-up law and made-up cases, which is something that we focus on a little bit in class this semester, but we mostly focus on the short answer questions. So, or fact patterns. But either way, I will pick you guys back up tomorrow morning, and we will get ready for our day tomorrow. So tomorrow we have our internship from 9 a.m. until 1, and then we have class at 4. So we have a really big break between 1 and 4. So we'll find a way to get some things done, and hopefully tomorrow I can submit my bar application. I spent most of my day today making those phone calls and figuring out emails and references for past employers, and just tying all those things up. But tomorrow should be the day. All right, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, it is the next morning. Today is Tuesday, and today has been quite a day. I definitely got to tell you guys about how my day has been going so far. So as I told you guys from yesterday, I told you I had my internship from 9 until 1. And after my internship, I went and got something to eat, and I just been chilling in my car. I have about an hour and a half until class starts. And I need to submit this bar application. So I am done with my application. It has taken me forever to get this application done. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I have been feeling like, you know, I just want to make sure it's right, number one. Number two, I have I don't want to say an extensive work history, but I did a lot of work when I was an undergrad. I worked in between college and law school, and so I just wanted to make sure everything was right, my references was right, because they want to see everything from either 10 years prior or everything since your 16th birthday, whichever one is shorter. It's official. I submitted the application. $922 later, but it's done. And then I see actually if you want to take the exam online, like using your computer, you have to pay $125. So that's to use your own computer, mind you, okay? That's not for, you know, their computer. That's for your own computer. Or you could handwrite your exam, but I don't want to handwrite, so I guess I'm gonna be paying $125. But I say all of that to say that this process is very expensive. Going to law school is very expensive. And I think one day I'm gonna do a video about how much it actually costs and like the fees and everything that goes along with it, because it's just been a lot. And now thankfully I saved up a lot of money because I was really planning on going to law school. I was very intentional about it. So I don't want to say it worked out for me because I've been working, like I told you guys, like I work a part-time job, and I just been trying to supplement as much as I can. So I'm actually gonna get ready to go to class now. I have about 30 minutes. Well, I think 20 minutes until class starts. So yeah, hopefully today's gonna be an easy day, and I will check back in with you guys once the class is over. All right, you guys, so it is the next morning. Today is Wednesday, and it is my last day of my internship. I'm sorry about the lighting here. I am parked in a parking garage, and I have about 15 minutes until I have to head into my internship, and I have to like walk over there. But I wanted to make sure I picked up the camera this morning and talk to you guys before I start my day. So today, as I mentioned, is the last day of my internship. I think today we are just going to like have our review session about how my time has been overall, performance, my work performance, maybe things that I can improve on, things that I did well, and you know, just overall recap. After that, I have a little bit of a break between 12 and 2:35, and then I have my entertainment law class. So it's telling me I don't got no more storage. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, let me see what's going on with this camera, and I'll pick you guys back up in a little bit. All right, you guys, so I am at school now. I have a little bit of break between now and my next class. So I figured I'm gonna go to pick up some of the gifts that they got us for school since we're graduating. Bow, bow, bow. Isn't that so cute, you guys? We have crew necks, and they're giving us a diploma frame, which I thought is so helpful and thoughtful for us to have as we are about to be attorneys. All right, you guys, so I'm just gonna grab this, bring it back to my car, and then I'll pick you guys up after class is over. All right, you guys, good morning. Today is Thursday, aka my last day of classes ever. Can't believe it. We are running late, so we gotta hurry up and get ready to go to school, okay? I realized I didn't record much with you guys yesterday, but I think it's because I needed to go back and delete some footage off of my memory card so that I could keep vlogging with y'all today and tomorrow. So I am just gonna freshen up my curls. I have some water here and some extreme gel. So y'all can even see that. Okay, extreme. All right, so this is what I do typically in the morning. Okay, so let me tell you about my day today. So today, what do we have to do? We have class at 9, and I gotta leave my house like right now to get there on time. But as I said, this shouldn't take much more longer to do. And then I have a super big break between 11 and 4. So I'm supposed to be meeting with this judge that I met at a networking event. I met her at the alumni event, what, 2 weeks ago? Just networking, and she offered to take me out to lunch. So we're gonna go have lunch, get to know each other. Then I have class at 4, and then I have class at 6, but my 6 o'clock class is virtual. Okay, so my hair is done. Let's put on some lip gloss. I have this glossed in the number 15, Brave. And that's it. We're out of here. Let's go to class. Guys, I'm back. I wanted to check in with you guys because I feel like this morning was a little bit of a rush. So I ended up making it to class on time, which was really good because I was like, as you guys saw, like trying to hurry up and get out of the house. So I made it to my bar prep course, well, class that I told you guys. I'm taking two bar prep related courses, one that's required and one that's an elective, but this one was the required one. So we meet once a week on Thursdays from 9 until 10:50. So today we mainly just went over the semester. The 4 core subjects that we went over are Civ Pro, Con Law, Real Property, and Criminal Law. So she said we can expect our final exam to reflect those core topics. So we're gonna do 30 MBE, or also known as like the multiple choice questions, and then I think she said she's gonna have a review session for us next week Tuesday because our exam is on the 29th. So we went over just kind of like some things that we can expect to see, but again, she's gonna have like a review session where we're gonna go in detail about everything else. So I consider that to be a win. We were only in class for an hour, so right now I'm going to spend some time just going over some bar topics, which actually coincide with my final exam. So I'll be doing like a 2-for-1 studying for that because I actually have to do some reviewing. So we're gonna work on that, and then we have our lunch with the woman who I told you guys. I don't know if I told you she's a judge, but yeah, she's a judge. I think she's a federal judge. She was a prosecutor at one point in her career, and I was definitely inspired by her story. She, talked about coming to law school. I think she came here in the 80s. Went to law school in the 80s, and just talking about like how it felt like an isolated experience for her, being the first, like one of the first or only like black students in the class, or black women in the class. So it was really inspiring, and I'm just trying to expand my network and connect with as many people and professionals as possible, which I think is good, and I encourage anyone and everyone to expand their network and get to know people and then create mentors in the field, even if they're not exactly in alignment with what you want to do. I think I brought you guys along with me. Yes, I did. Last summer when I was interning with the State's Attorney's Office as a prosecutor, or a certified legal intern working for the State's Attorney, so the prosecutor's office, and that was an experience. So I'm excited to see, meeting her and enjoying that over some good bites. It's a restaurant out here that I've never been to, so I'm excited to see what that's gonna be like. I don't know if I'll bring you guys with me there just because it's my first time meeting her and she doesn't quite know I'm a vlogger and I don't want to do too much, So I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. I will say also too, like I should tell you guys, like when I was in class with my bar prep class I was telling you guys about earlier, like the professor was just like thanking us for like such a good semester. Like we're her first like class of students that she's teaching, so she taught this class last semester and this semester, and she was just thanking us for just like making it such a wonderful experience for her. And I was just thinking back about like the year, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's really coming to an end, and I'm like actively fighting back the tears, and I just can't believe like today is the last day of classes, and I'm not gonna be a student anymore, okay? Well, let me rephrase that. I'm always going to be a student because I enjoy learning, right? But in the traditional sense, you just never know what life is gonna bring you. But this is a moment in time that cannot be duplicated, and so I'm really happy I'm documenting this and soaking it all in. But in addition to soaking it all in, I need to get to work, and I also need to book my photographer for this graduation photo shoot that I want to do. So you guys stay tuned for that, if I can get my act together and get it done, because we have exams, we have papers, and we got to get moving. So I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. It's right now 2:15, and I gotta get back to school. I want to do some more studying prior to coming here. Like on my drive, I was listening to one of my property lectures, so I'm actually gonna go back and listen to it again, and then I have class at 4. So yeah, I was actually really hungry because I hadn't eaten anything all day today. So as I said, I'm happy lunch went really well. It was nice, and as I said, I encourage everyone to go out and network, because we had a good time. It was good. I have actually one more class in a few more minutes. So I just wrapped up with my real estate practicum class, well, the seminar that we just had. It was really good. Today we spoke about bankruptcy, the different types of bankruptcy. We talked about 7 and 13, and we talked about chapter 11. So chapter 7, okay, let me see what I can remember about chapter 7. Chapter 7 is when you like completely wipe out all of your debt. And then a chapter 13 is when you come out with like a payment arrangement kind of plan to pay back your debt. And then a chapter 11 is more for businesses when they're trying to restructure their debt and create payment plans and things of that sort. That's basically what I got in a nutshell. But it was actually really good. It was our last seminar class, so that was good. And then now I have my technology and law class, which starts at 6 o'clock. It goes from 6 to 8. So I will be listening from my phone. I'm gonna join the Zoom. It actually starts in 5 minutes. Also took some pictures today in between my slot, like after I came back from lunch with the judge that I had lunch with. That was really good. I wish I would have brought you guys along with me to see that. But let me log into class and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, I ended up leaving work just a little bit early, probably like 15-20 minutes early. Today's Good Friday, so hey, we were able to get out a little bit early. So I'm actually about to get some cookies because I'm feeling for a little something sweet. So I'm at Insomnia. All right, you guys, so we ended up getting our cookies. I gotta show you what I got. So I got 3 chocolate chip M&M, 3 chocolate chip M&M, 2 regular chocolate chips, and then 1 sugar cookie. So I'll be eating this. I don't eat this all in one sitting, okay? So I will be taking my time, eating 1 cookie at a time, okay? And sharing it with any of my sisters who may want some, but that's pretty much it. And this actually, I could say, concludes my Friday. I'm probably just gonna go home and study and get some work done and prepare for finals. So I may go ahead and vlog that whole experience, me preparing for finals, my last ever set of finals. But right now I am just gonna go home, relax, and try to enjoy the rest of my Friday and my Easter. I'll be going to my fiance's parents' house for Easter Sunday dinner, so that's gonna be really good. So again, make sure you guys are following me on Instagram if you aren't doing so already, at Jamil's Journey to JD. And as I said, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here, and if you guys enjoyed, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.